Annie do to be able to get that early points in this competition?
I think Annie just needs to implement her game. She has done a great job doing so far. So I think as long as she plays her game, I think she should be in control of this fight. And to add on to what you said earlier, Annie also won the World Championships for the UAE JJF earlier this year as well, and got second place in the Asian Championships in Mongolia. So she's no stranger to international competition.
Have they met before?
I'm not too sure if they've met before, but I'm sure Annie and the coaching staff have scouted her, so I know they're well prepared for this. So as you can see here, Annie is in a half guard position with a knee shield. So her opponent's left leg provides that shield. What Annie is trying to do is she needs to clear the legs so that she can pass the guard. So it's an even fight so far. No one with any clear advantage. But expect Annie to try to smash her guard and move to the side to get side control.
What should you do if you're in that position? Should you jerk so you could easily free yourself from that lock, or there are other things that you should do as a jiu-jitsu athlete?
Jerking is one thing. You want to kind of move around to loosen the locks that are on you, and eventually use your movement and use your technique to escape the position. So as you can see here, the Malaysian in blue, using good guard game, is able to close her guard on Annie, which is a good position for the person in the bottom, just because there's more attacks from the close guard. And here we have Annie standing up, she needs to posture up a little bit more so she can push her opponent's hips down and open the guard so that she can pass. So evenly matched so far. Look for Annie.
Who's in a better position?
Yes. Right now, it's pretty even, but I would say I would rather be the bottom person as there are more submission attempts from there. But I know Annie is very savvy to this thing. And you can see Annie just broke the position right now by lodging her knee in the middle. And there we go. Annie flattens her opponent out. I think she is still in half guard, so she has not scored any points yet. And Annie has to stay heavy here. An attempt sweep from her opponent.
How do you stay heavy?
So stay heavy, you just need to pretty much drop your weight on your opponent.
And then push your legs?
Your legs
to
not
give
as...
you more weight than upper body? That's one of the strategy?
Yeah, that's a part of it, to tripod up so your weight is concentrated forward. But in this case, Annie wants to control her head and make her face the other way. So in this case, Annie wants her to face her left side with her back flat on the mat. That kind of makes Annie control her upper body and prevents any movement from her or escapes.
3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Still 0-0. No advantage yet.
No advantages yet. So here we have Annie trying to pass. Annie has good control, so now I would think Annie's a little bit, has the slight advantage here. She's trying to free her right leg, as you can see. She's trying to pull her opponent's left leg down so she can yank her right leg out. And there she goes. She's almost out. If she does get her leg out and stabilizes the position for 3 seconds, she will get her points and the lead.
How many points, if ever?
If she goes straight to full mount, she will get 3 points for the pass and 4 points for the mount, for a total of 7. If she goes straight to side control, that will be 3 points for her. So Annie doing a good job. She's taking her time. She's almost out. And she's almost free there, and looks like she's escaped. Looks like she has a knee on belly position. That should get her 2 points.
2 points.
Yes, for the knee on belly.
Did she do it properly?
She did. I believe she stabilized. I'm not too sure if the referee gave her the points. But she's still working. She's still in a really good position to pass once again. As you can see, she's controlling the upper body and the head of her opponent.
Is she trying the submission?
She's not really hunting for a submission right now. I think if she stabilizes a little bit more or gets the pass, I think she'll start hunting for that submission. But as of now, I don't quite see her going for one just yet. What she could do, though, is she could go for a choke. She could go for an Ezekiel choke.
What's Ezekiel choke?
So Ezekiel choke is by tying her hands like this, she grabs her lapel, and the other hand goes over the opponent's throat, choking her opponent. So with her two hands that are up on her opponent's head, she may go for that Ezekiel choke. And Annie is
So far,
yes,
so good. She's in control at this part.
she is. She is almost about to pass. She needs to free that right leg for her to get into mounted position. So Annie looking really good right now. Her opponent seems stuck and her back is flat on the mat, which is a good sign for Annie.
Annie Ramirez po ng Pilipinas kontra kay Cassandra Poyong ng Malaysia. Ito po ay laban para sa gintong medalya.
So here we have the referee warning. I think he's giving them a 10-second warning for stalling.
Stalling.
Yes, and if they don't,
You can't really avoid stalling because you're thinking what to do and right?
it's
And then
it's tough as
you're
an athlete.
fighting,
Yeah, it's tough as an athlete to be able to gauge when the referee is going to give you penalty for stalling or not. But you can see Annie, even though she looks passive, she's still inching her way to that mounted position. Her opponent is underhooking her left leg there. You can see
then
that.
The opponent's holding her right leg too.
Holding on, and I think they're counting down, and I think the time will end with Annie getting the victory. And here we have Annie
And she
winning.
knows it.
She knows it.
Woo! Gold na? From Annie Ramirez. Oh, she got 3. She earned that 3 points by...
I believe
The-
side
the-
control. Or,
oh, the
yes,
side control.
side control.
Ito na po ang official announcement. Pakinggan natin, napakasarap sa tenga ang ating pong kababayan, Annie Ramirez.
Winner of the first gold medal on Day 2 Jiu Jitsu, Philippines, Annie Ramirez, female.